The Gila River Memorial Airport, located southwest of Chandler, Arizona, is an abandoned airfield with a rich history and a current state of decay. Established in 1942 as William Auxiliary Army Airfield No. 5, it served as a satellite training facility for Williams Army Airfield during World War II. After the war, it was renamed Goodyear Air Force Auxiliary Airfield and later transitioned to civilian use in the 1960s, becoming known as Memorial Airfield. In the late 1970s, a hangar was added and the airport became a base for Bigert Aviation, which operated piston engine aircraft, converting it into air tankers for firefighting purposes. By the 1900s, the airport had transformed into a boneyard for retired aircraft, housing models like the DC-4 and the DC-7, among others. In 2007, the Gila River Indian community assumed control of the airfield, renaming it Gila River Memorial Airport. The airport is now abandoned, with deteriorating runways and a few derelict aircraft remaining on site. The area is patrolled by tribal police, and trespassing is strictly prohibited, with reports of fines and vehicle impoundments and blah 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 blah. Check that out, will ya? Oopsie. Wow, this thing's been obliterated. Obliterated. Alright, let's go take a look-see inside real quick. Man. Fascinating. I always wonder about structures like this, like whomever owned it before, why wouldn't they tear it down and scrap all this metal? You know, metal is not exactly cheap. Wow, definitely in a state of ruins. Somebody's been in here hacking pieces out of here. Ooh, there's some wood. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh yeah. Any critters in there? I don't even feel like going in there. There's no point. It's just ruined. Now, you know, I'm just a homeowner and I need to build a shed and I don't want to spend the money for the wood. So that wood right there looks very tempting. Is all steel constructed, so you're not worried about load-bearing walls. You know, and those 2x4s are in perfect condition. I may have to contemplate that for a bit. Yeah, I didn't come prepared to do any kind of excavation work, so it ain't happening now, that's for sure. Oh, but you know, there's the old dilemma that, you know, this is somebody's property and you're stealing. So, and inevitably somebody in the comments is going to point that out, and you can just save it. Wow, look at these doors. Big old doors, still intact. Well, not really intact. There used to be foam all along the roof of this structure. Lots of it has disintegrated, and this roof has collapsed. Wonder what would cause that to collapse. What do you think, wind? I mean, look at the size of those beams, and they're just folded. Huh. Maybe it was intentional. Some good old boys came in here with a cable and hooked it up to their truck and had a little towing competition. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? But then you got to kind of question the stability of the rest of this structure. If that portion over there came down, what's this all about? I mean, that's a big span, but it looks solid. It looks good. I don't think we're going to die at this moment, so that's great. So that's this, a giant concrete pad with a steel structure on it. Nothing in here other than just trash. You know, I see, you know what it was? Somebody frickin' lit this all on fire. That's what happened, and the steel got weakened and collapsed, just like on 9/11, you know. But yeah, that's what appears to have happened here, because you can see the blackened charcoal on the ground. There's your indicator. And then you got blackened steel, or whatever the tin metal is that they use to put on the roof here. That's all blackened out. So, you know, that would explain why this collapsed. Somebody firebombed it. I'm always interested in the graffiti that people put up. Some of it's really good, some of it's just trash. Alright, so we're going to make our way over here. Wow, there's a nice big engine. You could put that in a Volkswagen. Do some 9-second laps. Bow. Assuming it still turns, and, you know, it probably doesn't. Alright, here's a rattlesnake's den for sure. Snakes on planes. There's all your control surfaces and whatnot. Hydraulic lines and electrical. I see pedals. Now I wonder if these were all drive-by-wire, fly-by-wire, you know, actual wire mechanisms that controlled the flaps and all that good stuff. Probably. I mean, this is an old-ass plane, so. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh yeah, there's definitely a nest in there. Oh wow. I saw the honeycomb structure inside there and I thought, golly, what if that's a nest of killer bees up in there, huh? It's not. We're good. Yeah, we got killer bees here in Arizona. Now, I wonder if those wheels are magnesium. They used to make the rims out of magnesium. Set that on fire. Watch it burn. Well, they got a major oil leak in here that's going to need to be fixed. I can see that right away. Now, see, this soot here indicates that this is running really rich, okay? And you're going to want to adjust. I'm not an engineer. I don't know airplanes. For God's sakes, listen to me ramble on like I know what I'm talking about. There's got a little mini flap here. That's funny. Like, the mini flaps? Put down the mini flaps. Mini flaps will do just fine. Yeah, I don't even know what kind of plane this is. It's made out of aluminum, I can tell you that much. Lots of rivets. God, can you imagine being a riveter having to deal with this? Just look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 in a 12-inch span. That's one every half inch. Or whatever. Don't make me do math. Oh my God. Somebody's been shooting this thing. The poor wounded plane has already had a rough enough life. I think that's a bullet hole. It could be just somebody getting crazy with a sharp stick or something. Oh, we got float. We got quartz float on the ground. Must be gold somewhere nearby. It's guaranteed, you know. Okay, well, wow, just a shit ton of rivets. These whole things are, this entire airplane is put together with rivets. Another flap assembly. What is that even? Dude's new. Gotta go around this way. A little bit of wind. Yeah, sorry for the noise factor. So I've seen video, and I'll put it in the video of this place back in 1994. There's a lot more to look at than there is now. Oh, interesting. There's absolutely nothing in here. What is that, like a turret for the gunner? Maybe. Wow. There's wood planks in here? Stop it. That couldn't have been part of the plane's design. Huh. What is that giant beam running through the middle of this area? What is that for, I wonder? Huh. Well, I'm not going to climb up in there and look at the cockpit. It's thoroughly destroyed. We'll zoom in. How's that? Yeah, see, there it is, cockpit. Good. Ruined. Yeah, I would like to know in the comment section if you know what this square tube is all about. That would be interesting to know. Lots of graffiti. And we're moving on. Oh, I see some pretty good rain clouds over there. Wonder what the cloud ceiling is today. 5,000 feet? I should probably ask the old weather center. See what they say. It looks pretty high up there. Definitely higher than I want to fly, that's for sure. By the way, I lost the battery. I mean, it didn't lose it, it just died. So my DJI FPV battery stock is dwindling. I had 6, now I'm down to 5. How do you suppose that chunk of metal just ended up over there? You think kids come over here and just start hacking at these things, or? It's looking really sad. There's an old metal fuel tank. And this looks like the remnants of a fire, perhaps. Yeah, perhaps. Yeah, for sure. Look at it, all this dust. Aluminum oxide dust. Is that what we would call that? Aluminum oxide? There's your control surfaces. MS. Definitely a fire. Who would do such a thing, huh? We know the answer to that, don't we? I think we do. Oh, look, there's actual parts in here that's absolutely useless. But you can make art, you can do art out of this, you know what I'm saying? This is a very intricately designed exhaust manifold, and you can make some kind of art out of that. You could use this entire engine and make art out of it, like a giant art robot. That prop shaft looks really clean. Okay, wonder what this does. Some type of an injector, maybe? Magneto? I don't know. So I know these are the cylinders, and most likely there's a cam in there, and these are lifters. So these open and can close the valves. This definitely looks like a fuel injector of some type. Yeah. Very interesting. Golly, how many cylinders are there on this thing? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna say it's a 12 cylinder maybe. But then there's more back here. So, what is it, 24 cylinder? Jeez. Look at the intake on that thing. It's just a gaping mouth. Blah. Sucking in the air. Give it to me, all of it. Oh, wow. I think it would have been a kick in the pants to be a mechanic on one of these, but just getting the components in and out of there, like if you had to replace that thing on there, boy, yeah, good luck with that. Now, aircraft mechanics, they always leave these little twist tie thingamajiggers on there to indicate that I guess the bolts are secure. It's like a lockout tag or something. Wow. Okay, there used to be some kind of a pod off of this thing here. You can see electrical connectors, some type of either fuel, air, or maybe water connector. Huh. Then you get your wire connectors going to various things. Oh my goodness. Nope. Yep. Okay. Pretty well locked up. Yeah, this is fascinating. Okay. Big wheels. Boy, those are some big ass wheels. Put that on my truck. Now we get into the hydraulic actuated landing gear. Or is it gravity feed and then hydraulic? No, I see a hydraulic cylinder plus some big ass springs. There's an old chair assembly from somewhere. And we got the little tail section sitting over here all by itself. What's going on here? What is that? There's some kind of weird... Wow, this thing, it moves. It's pretty light. Shit. Alright, so what do we got? We got big tubes going into some type of central... What do you think? Heating? For sure. Air conditioning? I don't know. Very interesting. Look at all the control wires going back there. There's like a maze of them. Well, it's bouncy. Very bouncy. Oh yeah, you don't say. Look out. And the Arizona plants are trying to kill me. Look at the spikes. Look at all the spikes, man. You want to back into something like that with no pants on? Not good. Not good. Not good. Oh, there's nests in there. Look, there's a nest right there. You see it? Oh, there's the nest. Okay, there's another nest. Oh, they use screws to mount the windows. It's nice. The tail section is probably a good 25, dare I say 30 feet tall. That's impressive. Alright, so we've explored the warehouse and the remnants of the plane here. Just give you another shot of this area. Yeah, that's that. Now we're going to head over to this other graveyard and see what's there. Okay. If you're coming out here, I would like to mention that there is a ton of glass everywhere. See? Glass everywhere. So you might want to consider that and stay on the main road if your vehicle doesn't have, you know, decent tread on your tires like mine doesn't. So, alright. Well, this looks like the nose gear off of some other plane that doesn't exist here. Or maybe it came off of that one over there and somebody drug it over this way. Don't know. Doesn't matter. It's a heap of ruins. Somebody took the engines off of this guy. And why wouldn't they? You know, I'm sure they work just fine. But they left the tires. Fools. Fools. Yeah, this one looks sketch. I mean, you could get up in there, but this whole front end could come crashing down on you. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a little bit of rotation. That would be trick, huh? Dialed. Look at magnesium rims, man. A lot of spray cans of paint on the ground here. Them kids have been busy. Alright, I know that there's information on what type of airplane this is and what they were used for. Looks like a cargo plane of some type. What the hell is that? What is that thing up there? It looks like a jet engine. Huh. I'm tempted to go in there and find out. There's like a smell of propane coming out of here. Maybe that's what's in there, is a giant propane tank. Who knows? I would climb up there, but you know, I'm in shorts, I ain't got no ladder, and yeah, it'd just be an easy matter of popping up in here. But I don't like the fact that the front end is sticking off the ground like it is. I'm a big chicken. You get to be my age though, and anytime you want to do something, you have to evaluate what is the odds of me getting hurt. And if there's a chance of me getting hurt, I'm not looking forward to the 6, 7, 10, 12 months that it takes to recover. So I'll try to avoid getting hurt at all costs at this stage of the game. Oh, look, somebody left their Dos Equis. There ain't nothing out here except for these forlorn, destroyed, and forgotten airplanes. Now, I don't know why people have to destroy stuff. Like, you know, where's the front end of this plane? It's probably over there. Like, why? Why, damn it? God, look at all of the wiring. Or, you know, these are not wires for electrical, they're wires for all of the control surfaces, you know, flaps, wings, ailerons, rudder. There's a lot of them. A lot more than I would expect. Now, I'm not sure where the mounts were on these engines, but I know that they have, the motors engines have a tremendous amount of torque, and that just does not look like a very solid platform to mount an engine to. But what do I know? I do watch channels like Mike Patey, who engineers airplanes. He's talked a lot about the mounting of his engines and how the torque is applied and what kind of... There's that smell of propane again. Anyway, Mike Patey, he's quite a fascinating individual. He does a lot of different things, from carbon fiber, custom landing gear. Takes a stock Wilga and turns it into a superior bush plane. You put a freaking turbo prop engine in that thing and all kinds of enhanced wings for greater lift. Basically like a sports car, only it's an airplane, or a high performance And he's an amazing individual because of his work ethic. He's got multiple businesses, highly successful. I hear bugs, but not bees. That's good. No bees. You don't like bees. I mean, I like bees, but I don't like to be attacked by the bees. That's no fun. Whoopsie. Yeah. Whoopsie. Should have had it in wide angle. Wide angle, people. Well, that pretty much concludes the tour of the abandoned airplanes. Still not sure if we're going to do voiceover on this video or if it's just going to be me walking around chatting. There's no hope of getting up into this guy here. He's way off the ground. Not that there's anything to see anyway. The internal structure of these airplanes is pretty boring. It's just a ribbed structure with parallel strips of aluminum on the outside, you know. That creates the rigid frame of the airplane. Super light, pretty strong, and yet delicate at the same time. Alright, now we're just going to fly the drone around a little bit and see what we can see. It's not going to be too terribly exciting, I imagine, unless I crash. Oh, there's a rabbit. Run, rabbit. Oh, don't scare me like that. Jeez. You seen me coming. Alright. Wow. This is what a crashed airplane would look like, you know, just completely trashed. With dead bodies and stuff, you know. I see golf balls. What are you doing, camera? Can we rotate? There you go. Thank you. Oh, now there's your bees right there. We'll give them some space. You see them? They're all hovering over the plant. Yeah. I kind of figured we'd run into some bees at some point. Dang, this plane's just wrecked. Wrecked. Somebody had a fire going so hot that we have a pool of molten. That's aluminum. It's not lead. It's a solid chunk of aluminum. Huh. I'm sure you brainiacs in the comment section will know exactly what temperature a fire would have to be in order to melt aluminum like that. 1,300 degrees, that's my guess. I'm going to say 1,300 degrees. Okay. Now it's drone operations. And you can see off on the horizon that we have rain clouds coming in. So I'm going to have to be a little hasty.
Phone in my hand at midnight, refreshing stats, it ain't right. 10,000 souls far away, while my account starts to fade. Come people hit that bell, subscribe, yeah, before I go broke. Subscribe, yeah, this ain't no joke. Numbers dropping low, please don't go. Algorithms got me so cold, that's for sure. Empty wallet, empty room, views ain't coming, feeling doomed. Mama said get a real job, but I'm here with my squad, making content every day, hoping that you'll find your way to that red button. But please don't go, no, no. 10K away from making it big today. Algorithm playing games while I'm losing my faith. Get fake. Subscribe, yeah, before I go broke. Subscribe, yeah, this ain't no joke. Numbers dropping low. Please don't go. Algorithms got me so cold, that's for sure. Suscríbete, por favor. Ni canal es mejor. Necesito tu apoyo. Is it happening? Are we trending? Please keep clicking. Just need another 10K before this channel fades away. Just need another 10K before this channel fades away. Yeah. Looking up at stone, ancient and unknown. Time has called its way while I stand today, so small in their shape. And I wonder how many ages pass while these sentinels stood so vast. Below the giants are standing on forces beyond what I've known before. To the sky, nature's monuments that make me fly. Oh, make me fly. And one is sublime, breaking through all time. Silent guardians here make my thoughts unclear, lost in their design. And I wonder what stories they could tell of the centuries they've known so well. Below the giants I stand in awe, forces beyond what I've known before. Oh, beyond what and they rise like questions to the sky. Nature's monuments that make me fly. Make me fly. Time moves like sand through unchanging hands. La la la, la la la, la 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 la. Below the giants I stand, forces beyond what I know before. Oh, beyond what I've known. Rise like questions to the sky. Nature's monuments that make me fly. Oh, make me fly. Welcome to the ghost of Gila River Memorial Airport, a forgotten relic of war, industry, and decay tucked away in the Arizona desert, just southwest of Chandler. Today we're gonna walk, drive and fly through just an airfield, uncovering both its history and your ever-known Sakura, Shintani, his Uncle Whitey's Yukamari, and fusing. The myth this airport started life years where you bound to shine. Army airfields will find one of several satellite airfields for Williams Field, which trained thousands of Williams eyes of the American pilots during World War II. Back then the desert was buzzing with aircraft, part of the massive military terry. Arrogance running Billy ever for the leverage is a little about the South and you need to conceal your fear. Could fuck the laws in eternity. It's Uncle Lay to be Memorial Airfield. In the 1960s to be sturdy, Cat Jump Mode Airfield. Service for Vegas
licenses and businesses and crop dusting operations. But that wasn't the end of its usefulness. And a late passage that made 1970 navigation and 8 Gila River stateside being a home base for Beagle Aviation, a company that converted vintage military planes like a Douglas DC-4 and DC-7 into firefighting air tankers. These aircraft will be loaded with slurry and sent out to battle wildfires across the west. By the 1990 nest, the airfield began its descent into abandonment. Le Cara from remains today shattered, stripping silence scattered across the tarmac like dinosaur bones, a forgotten boneyard. Here's where it gets its tricky. Quickly, the title of the River Indian community took over the land and remained this thing get blowing to a low line, wrecking bull that will shine. I was your beef and patrol this light. Got them glowed for this shot. The light was spit until was my meeting. Well, the DC-7 stood slick. Kan die slapen paden van mijn hik. Want ik had je zien, we stek. We zijn het schade, mooi de bim.
Now, as you can see, I'm literally driving into the giant hangar. So you can drive through here if you want. The gate's wide open. What's left of it. Anyway, yeah, that pretty much concludes our trip here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.